Gemini,
Hello,
what's
hello.
the
Welcome to
love tea?
Kimbition. Welcome in, everybody. Those returning newbies, thank you very much. We are doing the love tea, and we are on Gemini. We're on the zodiac sign of Gemini. This is the individual love tea reading for Gemini. Let's see what the cards have to say for my Geminis. Okay, Six of Swords, King of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles, and Ten of Pentacles came right out the deck for you, Gemini. So, what I'm getting here is you are leaving behind something, moving forward from something, for sure, right? You're working on your abundance for sure. You're making yourself some type of reliable systems. You're kind of like working on money, abundance, security, stability, just being, more reliable. Moving on from people who are not reliable to you. Page of Pentacles, you got ambition on, you're being diligent, you're being very goal oriented, you're being loyal and faithful. And what I'm also getting is you're walking away from people who aren't these things to you. People who aren't bringing you abundance, security, stability, being protective, being reliable, people who are not ambitious and goal oriented like you, loyal and faithful like you. You're walking away from them. You're working on your Ten of Pentacles, your idea of what happy family is. Legacy, inheritance, your foundations, trying to look for your higher commitments of happiness. You're very futuristic here, Gemini. Very futuristic. Let's do the Oracle to do some clarifiers for my Geminis. Tell me more about the Six of Swords. Tell me more about the Six of Swords for my Geminis. What other messages do you have for Gemini? Okay. Platonic passion. Okay, yeah, you're walking away from platonic passion because you want Ten of Pentacles. You didn't see it coming, but your heart is waking up to something deeper. You want something more. So yeah, what's the King of Pentacles? Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles for my Geminis. Tell me more about the King of Pentacles. Yeah, you're walking away. Look at that. As we go away from walking away with the Six of Swords into the King of Pentacles, you've got reaffirmation. You're leaving behind what does not serve you, what is lackluster, which is mediocre, not passionate, like anything that just doesn't serve you, impassion you, make you feel good about yourself anymore. Yeah, family echoes. Yeah, so there's some family issues that you could be having, some patterns. So, and you're kind of like also taking those in check, kind of putting in alignment with your things, looking at love is love, who you love. You can't help who you love if your family is not totally, okay with that. You're not trying to, you know, walk away from people who you love, you care about because of what your family says. You're only going to walk away if that's how you feel. If you're determining that it doesn't benefit your Ten of Pentacles, that it doesn't benefit your peace. So you are walking away. And I do see sharing space also had flipped out. I'm just flipping them over one at a time. And so that tells me that you could be thinking about moving in with somebody. It could be a girlfriend. I'm not saying you have to love same sex, but could be a really good friend you're thinking about moving in with here, Gemini. That's going to share some space. Or it could be, gender, no gender in tarot. It's just how people represent it, trying to be inclusive and have two women. This could be a man and a woman, love is love, and you're thinking about moving in together. Okay? I'm not doing any kind of gender specific reading here for my Geminis because this is a collective. Spirits, angels, universe, God, Jesus himself tell us. Yeah, you're making peace. Oh, you're making peace after some type of drama in your life that you had to walk away from with your family. You're making peace. You've walked away from it, but you're trying to kind of walk, peacefully to it. Yeah. Pulling strings. It's not what you know, it's who you can. So that's, again, you're collaborating here. Yeah, you're sharing space. You live and learn. Some kind of lesson you've just learned or about to learn. Some mistakes that you have made, Gemini. So, your love reading tea today, let's just break this down. You are basically, okay, Six of Swords was the first card out. You are walking away from things that are lackluster, not passionate, not serving you, very platonic and boring when it comes to love. Now, you might make them friends and friend zone them, but where this is a love reading. Okay, so in love, you are walking away from options that were not serving you. Okay, your family has definitely played a role, okay, in your abundance, your security, your stability. Also impacted though how your relationships go, and you're choosing love. So they may not approve of someone here or approve of everything that you do in your life and what you find ambitious and who you want to share space with in order to make your own family from your family. You're making peace though with the peace card, meaning whoever it is you walked away from, if it's family members, I see you making peace with them over the issue, finding common ground. With pulling strings, it's not what you know, it's who you can control, right? So I feel like you felt that way about your family a little bit too much, telling you what to do, how to be. And so I see you going to share space with some, either a friend or your lover, and you're just not gonna, you're making peace with them with this argument of what they don't like and how they've tried to control you, but you're living and learning on how to be your own, how you're going to build your own 10 of pentacles. And it is somebody here that you have, again, don't take too much sight into the gender, depending whether you're straight, bi, gay, fluid, whatever this situation may be, that you have someone here that you love and you're thinking about sharing space with. So romantically, I see a huge I'm going to move in with somebody mode going on here. So congratulations, even though it seems maybe some family friends do not approve. It looks like that's what you will be doing, Gemini. So that's what I have for the love tea for the Geminis. And that's some serious tea right there. Like, comment, subscribe, and share.